Okay, so today we are going to be doing my full face everyday makeup. Usually I don't wear makeup every day. I'm going to show you exactly what I do when I do wear makeup. I like to keep it pretty minimal, or not a lot of steps. There are certain things that I focus on, which I'll tell you throughout, and so let's go. Okay, so now we are going to start. I'm just going to pin my hair back. I bought these little, oh, it doesn't look very good, does it? Well, not that it matters, but I bought these little clips, and I got them from eBay, and they came from China. They actually came pretty fast. And I've seen them, I know that they can help, like, pat your hair down when you're doing, like, certain looks and stuff, but I really like them. So, and I got them for, like, $3. I can put the link below for them. So right now, I am going to moisturize my face because I didn't do that after I washed it this morning. I'm moisturize my face with the Pharmacy Honey Drop Moisturizer. I just use a little bit of that, and it goes a long way. I bring it down my neck, even though my neck is where I really break out. Take a little bit more of it on my forehead. I have super dry skin, like, super dry, and if you can see, all these little red dots right here are, like, either eczema or, I don't know what it's called, derma with something. So, excuse those, because I have it all on my hairline, too, so that's nice. I have it all on my hairline, which makes it super dry and, like, just, it's terrible, honestly. But whatever. And I'm going to put on the Do It All Total Eye Cream by Pharmacy as well. Just a little bit under my eyes, just because I get really puffy under eyes. I should have done this earlier. What I like to do is pile it on and then just, like, let it seep in. But, I'm not very delicate, as you can maybe tell. So I'm going to spray this also. It's like an Radiant Dew, like, illuminating spray by Skin & Co. or Truffle Therapy. I got it in a, I think it was my FabFitFun box. It's like super minty. I use that either before or after makeup, and then I use a different one that I have as well that's in there. It's like Caudalie. I'll get it, but. So I'm going to start with my foundation, which is what I usually do. I don't have a mirror. Probably should get a mirror, that's why I keep looking there too. Here. I am going to, I literally sat down to film. I didn't have my mascara. This is my foundation I've been using, and look at it. Look at this. How terrible. It's like, it's gone. It's a goner, and so I don't even think I could get any more out. Like, I probably could barely get any. So I bought this, because I forgot two of my mascaras at my Nana's house where I was doing my sister's homecoming makeup. So I literally went and grabbed, like, some cheap e.l.f. one. I'll try it out. I like e.l.f. I just have never tried their mascaras. So we're going to do that today, and we're going to use this. I haven't used this in so long, probably since, like, high school. True Match Lumi, and I got the shade W12 Warm Porcelain Light Ivory. I hope it matches, because I literally just grabbed the lightest shade, because the other one just looked so dark. So I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and just freaking drip it down my face. I don't like to use, like, I used to, like, pile on my my foundation, but I've realized that it looks a lot better when it's more thinned out, and then I just go over, like, my acne spots, because I kind of like it when my freckles and stuff, like, I have barely any, but when my freckles show through. So that's kind of what I've been doing. This, I have not used this in so long. I thought it was going to be way more dewy. Maybe it is. Also, my skin is freaking out right now. I used the Drunk Elephant. I think that's why I have the eczema and stuff. It really dried out my skin. But the Drunk Elf cream things, and it is just, I like the way it makes my skin feel right away, but like a few days later, it always makes it so dry and like burns, honestly. If I use it, I used it once and then I used it again, but I used it once and I used it I used it 2 days in a row, and then I didn't use it for like 2 months, and I'm like, you know what, I'll just try it. I used it again a month later, and then that's when it started freaking my skin out again. So I'm like, okay, I thought maybe it was just because I thought maybe it was just because I used it too often. Like, I could have just used it like every other week or whatever, but no, I don't think so. See, do you see how dark my eyelids are? Like, I don't understand why they get so dark. But, I need to stop moving because I'm messing with the focus. Because my camera is so weird. It just like, I don't know. I don't think it stays focused, but I wouldn't know because I've only used it like a couple times. So, we'll see. And I'm just adding a tiny bit more to my like acne sets. So thank you, Mother Nature, for this. And then I need to also like bring it down my neck. I'm so not glamorous about this, but whatever. So I went and I started filming this video, right? I started filming this video and I was like, and my card wasn't working, my SD card. It was saying something, and then I realized there's a crack in it. That's why it wasn't working. So I'm using my boyfriend's SD card right now. And then I was leaving and I'm like, you know what? Because I needed mascara and I wasn't going to buy the SD card right now. I'll do it later because I don't know exactly which one to buy. I always get confused with those. So see, I blend a lot. This is like a pretty thick foundation. I don't know. And then I was gonna grab Starbucks, which I did. 20 minutes of my life that I will never get back was in that Starbucks line. And they didn't make it how they usually make it. It's so good. It's the pumpkin cream cold brew. And usually the top is really thick and like very pumpkin-y. This one, it just tastes like regular cream with like cinnamon on it. So I don't exactly know what they did, but whatever. Now I'm just going in with a tiny bit of LA Girl Pro Concealer. And because, I don't know, I don't like how this foundation is setting around my eyes. Usually I don't even use concealer, honestly. Even though my dark circles are really, really bad, but I usually just use foundation there. So foundation is done. Now I'm going to set, because I don't know why, but my under eye crease is so bad, so I'm taking the Wet n Wild. This is my favorite contouring palette. I love this shade for, it's like almost like an eraser. I use it as like a setting. I don't use it as a setting powder on my whole face because it's kind of chalky, but I use it a little bit under my eyes to brighten it up, and when I do a nose contour. See, I just kind of set it there. It's a little dark, and then I put a little bit on my eyelids just to set around my eyes, and then and it always makes my under eyes look darker until I do everything else, and then it like kind of sets out. I don't understand. Kind of pat off like the top layer of. You don't rub it though, or else it'll look really, really patchy. I've done that a lot. So now I'm going to do eyebrows, because that is one thing that I don't know why, but I always have to do. I've always used this e.l.f. brow pencil, and it's just my favorite. I always get different colors, just whatever ones they have. But I kind of just follow my the under part of my brow, And I don't wax or anything in my brows. I'll do the middle sometimes and I'll try to clean up the bottoms, but most of the time I just leave them because, I don't know, every time that I do it, it just does not fit my face. I don't know why, but, and then I go really lightly over the top, just like, I should zoom. Okay, maybe that's better. But now I'm going to go in and just feather really lightly up at the top right here. And honestly, a hack with these, it's sometimes I take the little like this end of it, put like barely any out, and I run it across like a surface to get it really pointed. I don't like to waste a lot of product, so like just barely any came off of it, if you can see. And then it makes feathering the front so much easier. See, like that is way too feathered, but if you can see that. And then brush it out. Brush out the top. Just clean them up later. So now I'm going to do this eyebrow. And I'll go over it probably with the Anastasia, whatever this, the little brow gel, it's colored in taupe. And now I'm going to just go through and do my bronzer really quick. I'm just going to use this other side to this. And I don't know why, I have like a bunch of bronzers. I also really love this. Shout out to my friend Steph. She sent me this palette that she got from a Ashley Tisdale launch party thing. It's really gross and dirty, but it's like my favorite palette of all time. I love the contours in it. And like I love the shade Best Life and Adulting, and I use Can't Even as a bronzer usually too. I really love this palette. It's by it's Illuminate Glow Up palette by Ashley Tisdale's brand. I think it's Illuminate is the brand. And she was so nice to send me it, which I usually use, but I also really like this shade. It's kind of like a mix between the two shades that are in there, so when I want to go a little bit more, I do this, and I'm just using the Real Techniques brush, the blush brush, which is, I don't know why you'd use blush, it's a little big for blush I think, but I love it for a natural like bronzer look. I don't know. Not natural, because what I do is not really natural looking, but yeah. It's kind of hard for me to do I don't know if anyone else struggles with dandruff and like just dry scalp, which I think mine is more than just dandruff. I used to have dandruff, but these are like dry patches that are like, I don't need disturbing. But yeah, that's what I struggle with, and that's why I think it's like, I don't know, something else. But see, that kind of just gives a little bit more definition to my face. I know my face is not symmetrical, I don't think. Just in general, but, and I'm going to add just a little bit to my nose, but what I really like to do with my nose is take a tiny brush like this, and take the, let me set this down, take this a little bit, I want to do it really lightly or else it can get really overwhelming, and just like put a little bit on my nose, nosy, and I think it shows, it like really photographs well, because it's a little red in person, and I'm just going to take a tiny bit and put it on like the back parts of my cheeks. I just feel like it really gives a nice glow and like a really nice color to the whole look, which it might be showing up a little red, but it's kind of like a more of a blushy shade. And I really blend this out, and then that's where I go in really quickly with my contouring palette. And this, when I'm in the zone, it honestly takes me less than see, I just kind of do that. like that and carve it out just a tiny bit, just so there's like, I'm going to just take the same brush, blend it out, and then go over my nose with a lighter highlight. Same with the rest of my face, highlight it. Like that. And then sometimes I'll go in with the cloud paint in dusk. I'm not feeling it today because my skin's feeling a little dry, so I don't think it'll look the best, if you know what I mean. So let's do this. I'm gonna go in with an eyeshadow. I don't even want to show you it, but I'm gonna go in with like the pink color. I really like pink tones on my eyes. I don't know why, but really focus on blending. Because that's just, don't just set it on your eye. Whatever you do, blend. And I'm using a Real Techniques blending brush as well. So I just use that as a little bit of a base. And then I go in with, what should I use? My Modern Renaissance palette. Take like just like a little shadow brush, and I'm going to go in with this light color. And kind of just brighten up the inner corner. So you kind of just like elongates the eye, if you will. Emailing me at such an hour. So I am going to go in, I think with this Anastasia, I created this little palette a few years ago, and I'm going to take like this shade right here, which, listen, it's like a pretty orangey shade. And I'm going to put that on the, kind of where I put that light shade. Just right in the middle there. And just very lightly, because I don't want a lot, because it's just like for every day. If I was going out, I'd spray it and everything and make it really pop, but... See, and if you can see under my eyes crease so. So I just gotta pat that out. And then we're almost good to go. So that's what that looks like. Right, really quickly. And then I'm gonna take the Modern Renaissance palette again. Take the shade Vermeer, and put it on, mixed with Primavera, and put it on the inner corner, because that, I feel like, really elevates the look. And it takes only a little bit. You can put it under your eyebrow too, but I don't have much of an under eyebrow. So you do that. That's good. And now I'm going to take a little bit of eyeliner and line my eye just a bit. You know what, before I do that though, I'm going to spray my foundation, because I love it to all set. Be set and like fresh. And I'm also going to take and roll my sponge just a little, so I can roll the like little peach fuzz down. Pretty sure I saw Jeffree Star do this, I think. And that helps a lot. So now, dry it out a bit, and then I'm going to take a little bit of eyeliner. And this is just the Essence Super Fine Eyeliner Pen. And I'm going to do a little bit of a line here. So this looks like up close. And I'm going to take eyeliner pen, which I think are just so much easier than anything. And I've hooded eyes, so I just kind of go to the half mark, and then I flick it out. I can't really see. take your time with your eyeliner because that can... Now I'm going to do this side. And color in. Oh, that one's pretty messed up. But like I said, I have hooded eyes so I can get away with it not looking super fly. Oh my god, that's so thick. I never knew that thick. Okay, I'm just gonna make this one a little thicker. And honestly, I haven't been doing eyeliner a lot lately. Oh, I don't like that I did that. Well, that's pretty freaking dark. Anyway, so that's what that looks like. I hope that looks okay. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. It just looks a little dark, but you know, whatever. So now we're gonna go in with this new mascara and see. Oh, there's a squirrely. I don't exactly know if that was filming, but I just put this Laneige lip mask on with the Marc Jacobs lip pencil in Cream and Sugar, and I just put a little bit of each on and dabbed it all around, and this is how it turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know by liking and subscribing if you did, and thanks for watching, and have a good day.